Hey guys, welcome back to Survival 101. What I'm going to do today is I have this final row of lettuce right here. I'm going to harvest the whole thing because now it's starting to get hot and everything's the lettuce isn't doing as good as it was before. So, pretty sad to do this, but it's going to happen sometime. Just going to harvest this whole row, just snip off right from the bottom. So after I'm done harvesting everything, I have some chili peppers that I just picked up from the nursery. They're pretty healthy. They have a bunch of flowers on them. And this is the kind, chili peppers. And I also have my special helper here to help me out with everything. Say hi. Say hi, Apollo. His name's Apollo. He's a 8-year-old Greek tortoise. I've had him for a while and it's really, really cool, and he loves this fresh lettuce. So I'll show you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I just finished harvesting all the lettuce. It took a while. So anyway, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix the whole raised bed up with some good garden soil I picked up from Home Depot. Pretty heavy. Put it down. Alright, I have my shovel here. I'm just going to mix it all up. Start spreading out everywhere. This is really good soil. Will just help me out this year. And just mix it. This is recharging replenishing the whole garden with all the nutrients it might have lost from last year and through all the lettuce and everything. So I'm gonna mix this all in good for a while. Like so. Once I have everything mixed in, I will show you what I am planting. So in here I'm thinking about planting some green beans and carrots, and I'll be right back to you shortly. Alright, I just finished up mixing and leveling the soil. So now I found out that I have some leftover hot peppers to plant, so I'm going to plant some of them in here. They are a variety of chili pepper, and general rule of thumb for peppers, when you plant them, you want at least 1 foot to 1.5 feet of space between each plant. Now, I'm sort of pushed for space, so I might go a little less, but it should be okay. And I have my pepper right here. I'm just going to loosen up the roots some. It's going to get planted right in here. And this nice fertile soil, and it already has a mini pepper on it, if you can see that. Probably going to end up planting 3 of these. I already have 2 planted right now, so plant another one here. I might be able to do 4. This isn't exactly 1 foot. This is like 10. Actually, this is about 1 foot between each plant. Just loosening up the soil and plant it. You can also snip off the lower leaves that are right on the ground, because they're not going to be doing the plant any good if they're covered by soil. Not going to be absorbing any light. And I probably have enough room for 2 more So that's what I'm gonna do. 2 more of these, and then I'm gonna plant some carrots in here. Now I leveled out this raised bed with a rake, so make sure I didn't have any places that were high or low spots in here. I'm gonna cover up my footprint some because this is all fresh, loose soil. And hopefully these peppers will give me a good harvest. And I like chili peppers. They're not too hot. Like last year I planted a bunch of cayennes and they weren't really even worth it. They were just too hot. That's not in line. So I have 1 more to plant. This is gonna be right next to the wall. I don't even think you can see this in the video, but that'll be okay. And now I'm gonna go plant some carrots right next to these peppers. This is my first year planting carrots. I hope they do well. So for the carrots, where did I put these seeds? Okay. I have seeds that I picked up a little while ago from Home Depot. I'm going to plant these. Now it says for these you want a spacing of 3 inches between each plant. So I'm going to do 1 row for these, and you want with carrots loose, fertile soil so the roots, which is what you eat, the carrots, can grow deep. Now I'm going to make 1 level row. This is about a foot, just over a foot between the peppers. I'm just going to go right down the row with these carrots. I'll thin out if necessary. The more the merrier. That's what I think. Nothing bad with planting too much. And gently, just putting about a ½ inch to 1 inch of soil over top of them. Now I need to water them. It was a hot day today. The high temperature was, I believe 98. Some schools got out early, didn't have air conditioning. Now this may look like I'm flooding them. That's okay. One reason it looks like I'm flooding because this is new soil here. Absorbs it very good. Now I'm going to water all my peppers. Alright, and I have go plant a row of green beans in the other garden. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Over here, I'm not sure. I might plant some more green beans, or I might put a squash or 2 over there. So hold on just a second, I'll show you the green beans. Alright, now I'm going to plant my green beans. I made an 8-foot row in front of the tomatoes and to the rain gauge, and I have another 6-foot row behind that. It's going to be all green beans. Green beans are very easy to plant. They're very hardy plants that usually can't fail. You don't need a green thumb to grow these. All you need to do is get your seeds. They may look like this, some may be white, doesn't matter. Just what I'm planting are bush beans. They don't get tall like pole beans. Green beans, all you have to do, you can plant them in one big patch, just throw a bunch of seeds down. What I'm doing, I'm going down the row every few inches, dropping a seed, and if some don't grow, I can always add more. Green beans, they take about a week or so to germinate, but once they germinate, They are, I believe, the second or third fastest growing plant in the world. And believe me, these things will grow like 2 inches a day or so. You'll be probably getting a harvest in about a month or so. So what I'm doing, just dropping the seed every 5 inches. Or so. No, it's more like every 4, but it doesn't matter. I got these seeds from Walmart. They're $1, but that $1 is going to give me a big harvest. All right. That's good enough for this row. I have more to plant down there, but I'll do that a little bit later. Once you have the seeds down, just cover them over loosely with soil. The soil I have on the very edge of my garden isn't the best, but it'll still work. Now, once you have everything covered, same as usual, just water it. And in a few weeks, I'll give you guys an update on how these green beans are doing, because hopefully within a month or so I'll be harvesting. Now with green beans, you can flood them when you plant them because they have a thick shell and they'll just absorb all this water and they'll germinate faster. You may notice some like this will pop right out of the ground. That's alright, just push them back in the soil, put some more soil on. Thanks for watching, and join us next time on Survival 101.